link to the recording so that you can watch it if you missed anything here. Okay. Everyone is muted on this call, so if you have any question, please raise your hand. I will allow you to unmute yourself and post your question. I don't see any hands risen. And Anish, yeah. Good morning, Anish. Good morning.
Good morning, Nibal. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Anish, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hi, Nibal. Hello?
Hello. Yes, Anish. Sorry, I wasn't able to hear you earlier. Yeah.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Now I hear you. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Nibal. Thank you. Actually, I just want to ask one doubt regarding the CSV commissioning, manual upload.
Yes.
So, from one of the manufacturer, they are creating this CSV, not CSV. They are giving us the EPSIS codes, means file and a PDF file regarding this hierarchy relationship report. So what they have done is even for the case level, they are using SGTIN.
Okay. Okay. That.
So
Uh,
in the header of this relationship report, they have mentioned secondary GTN is this and tertiary GTN is this and pallet GTN is this like this. So what we did is for this manual commissioning, if you are using this, first we will commission all these item, suppose 10 items with SGTN using the secondary GTN and serial number.
okay.
And for the relationship for the parent, we are giving cases, we are giving for commissioning tertiary GTN and serial number like this. But when we are uploading this file, we are getting an error and it is showing the error message is this GTN doesn't link to this shipment number,
Yes.
means this
Yes.
tertiary GTN. So how we can
Yes.
do this? First of all, we
So
did a mistake.
when you applied for the GTI for the shipping permit, you must have mentioned the GTIN number in your application.
We
Okay.
have to mention the tertiary and the pallet
Yes.
GTN also.
No, 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 no. The secondary and the pallet, you don't need to mention them. However, I'll tell you what, only the eaches, the sellable units will be mentioned on the shipping permit. All secondary packages and SFCCs should not be mentioned and will not be mentioned in your shipping permit. And when you commission them, you need to commission them as well. They will not consume from your shipping permit quantity limit. Okay, to clarify. Now, there is, I believe, something wrong that you have done here. You have used the same
Correct.
GTIN, the same GTIN of the sellable unit
With the
per
case, for the
case,
case. Yes.
which is wrong. And I will tell you where you did that. In BrandSync or the manufacturer, in BrandSync account, when you go to the product details, there is packing type or packages type. There are two options, SSCC or shipper case. If you choose that you are packing these items in shipper case and you put the GTIN exactly the same as the sellable unit, BrandSync will not allow you. They will tell you you cannot use the GTIN for the secondary package to be the same as the shipper case. But for
Okay.
some reason, you chose or the manufacturer chose on BrandSync account that the shipper that the packaging type as SSCC, and later on you use the shipper case as GTIN. So you have done either this or you have done this most probably. You chose the packaging type as SSCC, and then later on you use the shipper case with the same GTIN of the sellable unit. Just from a logical point of view, the GTIN of the product, let's say Panadol, paracetamol for 500.
Okay.
How can you pack a secondary pack in another secondary pack? How can you pack a Panadol in another Panadol? Logically,
That's true.
this doesn't make sense, right?
Correct.
Okay, so this has already been done, I understand. And the manufacturer used the secondary package, the sellable unit, on the shipper case. I understand. Now those items are already packed and at the manufacturer site, correct?
Correct.
Okay. My only option for you to help you is to tell you commission the rest of the items, okay,
Okay. Good.
to Tatmeen and move them around until you dispense them. There's yeah, the thing is there will be probably few items that in the shipping permit that you are not able to commission because the shipping permit
Correct.
limit
Around
is
50.
1,000 and you already used 100 of them for shipper cases. For this, I would say you can proceed without Tatmeen. How many of these you have? How
Actually,
many
this
additional? How many additional?
around 56.
Out of how many items?
9,720.
Okay. I would recommend then applying for another shipping permit for the 65 that you have. You can use you can create another shipping permit request from the ministry from MOHA and tell them that you are using this because you already used wrong data on the previous shipping permit and you want to apply for only 65. Put the quantity 65. Okay, and then you can
So
commission that.
in that case, even if we are commissioning, if the GTN of the secondary pack, if we are the manufacturer side, they have to correct it, right, from their side. Otherwise,
What's the
still
quantity? What's the total quantity?
9720.
9,720. No, because they already have them already commissioned and packed, right? In another SG10, correct? You don't need to do anything else. You can upload the same file that was sent to you earlier.
Yeah, that I uploaded, but still, even for the second batch, the case level they consider as an item level.
Okay, for that, I'll tell you. First, you do the commissioning separately. You make sure that all the items, the 9,700, are already commissioned to Tatmeen. Then you can upload another file for packing as per the manufacturer. In that case, you already are using the shipper case as the secondary pack. Okay, and that for this time, I think it will be okay, but in the future, we will block it completely from Tatmeen side, and you will not be able to do that again. But since they are already used as shipper cases, then continue using them. You don't need to ask the manufacturer to open the items one by one.
Okay, okay,
Make sense?
makes sense.
Yes.
So
Apply
we,
for another shipping permit.
is it possible
Apply.
that we can do this commissioning first, then upload the second file for packing?
Yes. Yes.
CSV,
So
we can split it.
yes, you can
We can
upload the
split the
65.
event.
Yes, you can split the event. Upload the 65 only commissioning, and then make the packing. Then the whole 9,000 will be on Tatmeen. Then upload the packing file separately. That is possible.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Nepal.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Anish.
Bye. Bye.
Rita, can you please unmute yourself?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for your patience with us.
No problem.
Mr. Nibal, I have received the shipment. We've been receiving shipments successfully. I have
Okay.
a pack that has 26 pieces loose, and I unpacked that on Tatmeen because I want to invoice only 12 pieces loose of this medicine.
Okay.
Unfortunately, when I want to do the shipping, when I enter the GTIN and the serial number on the single box, it's giving me EPC is not top level. So shall I do unpacking again for this, although I already did unpack for this pack of 26?
Okay. The item that gave you that EPC is not top level. Go to product verification, scan the item, and then there is a button to show you the hierarchy. It will show you this item on Tatmeen is in which SSCC, which package. Then you can take that package and unpack that package. Then all the items inside that package will be unpacked. Okay.
Okay.
So
Unfortunately,
now you. Yes, go ahead.
sorry, because my scanner is not connected to Tatmeen. It's connected to our ERP, which we're having an issue with it now.
You can type in manually the item on Tatmeen on the portal.
Okay.
Okay, just go to the Tatmeen portal, Tatmeen website, go
Yeah.
to product verification, put the serial number of the item and the G10. For the product verification, it will show you the hierarchy. You will know that this item is packed into this package or this SSCC. Then you take that SSCC, unpack it, also on the portal, no need for the scanner, copy paste on your computer, unpack them. Then you will have all the items loose. Then you can pack the 12 items that you want to sell in another pack.
I can do shipping through the GTIN and the serial number on the single box. That's no problem.
Yes, you can do that. You can do that. But this means that the receiver will have to scan them, the 12 items, one by one. Packing will save you and save them some time in shipping and receiving.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Gulf Drug, can you please unmute yourself? Gulf Drug. Okay. Cluster, can you please unmute yourself? Hello? Cluster? Cluster, we don't hear you. Sorry, Gulf Drug, can you please unmute yourself now?
Yeah, sir, I'm sorry, my mic was disabled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one question. Like, while dispensing, like how we can perform dispensing event in Tatmeen portal? Like, as we don't have product, we sold out, and SSS level we can dispense it, right? But on
Yes, you
SGT,
can dispense the SSCC, yes.
we were trying to dispense it in on SGTN level. It is asking some details like expiry date and batch and all something. So we have like how we can perform serial number
From
and
the product verification. From the product verification, you can get those details.
so, but what if we like how I was checking there, but it is not showing like
In the product verification,
yeah. I was
you
trying
can
to
get
something on SGTN level.
on the SGTN level, the product verification, you are not getting what details you are missing.
Like here, if you can see dispensing, if you dispense the item, it is asking manually, right? SSCC and GTN number and serial number, batch number, expiry also. So in some cases, like we don't have this kind of information. So how we can perform dispensing on SGTN level?
Okay, first of all, just to clarify, you already sold an item without putting it on Tatmeen, and now after realizing that you sold it without dispensing it correctly on Tatmeen, you want to dispense it correctly on Tatmeen, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, so you're trying to correct something and the solution or the workaround is not working for you. So you're saying which details you are missing in the dispensing of the item?
Batch number and expiry, because in transit list we can see the serial number and GTN number, GTIN number.
Okay.
And batch expiry that we don't have.
Batch expiry is for SSCC dispense.
For SG10. For SG10
For
dispense.
SG10.
I'm looking at okay.
For SG10 no need. SG10 and serial number is enough.
Okay, I got you. Can you please send us an email with a screenshot from the product verification that you see on your screen so that we can check whether it's something related to access level or what? But in the product verification, ideally it should be shown.
Okay, I will forward you an email regarding this.
Yes.
And I have a second question.
Please.
Can we get the date details in transfer list?
Yes, we are working on this as well. We are discussing how to add it, but even if it will be added, it will be on the Q1 release, which is planned towards the end of March and not confirmed yet. We are assessing the impact of that because any field we add to those transit reports will have a huge impact on the whole industry because we are sending thousands of emails every day. So we are considering it, and it's a good idea requested by many stakeholders.
Yeah. And also this by reference number also, like we are not able to see that also.
Which one?
The reference number, like searching by reference document number.
The reference number as well. Okay, again, any field we add to this report, considering the volume that we are sending it on daily basis for thousands of supply chain participants, it will have a huge impact. So
Yes.
probably date is something that is worth considering. The reference number is another thing which we will also consider.
Because by
Okay.
tracking it is helpful for us, because this is a track and trace something platform. So we really need to add this.
Sure.
And
Okay.
second, and the third question is like some of our supplier or customer, they are having some other kind of B2B platform. So in this regard, they are asking for EPCIS file, and that also we cannot. Can we get from Tatmeen portal, or like how? Because
No, it's not there on Tatmeen, and I will tell you, if you are sending to your customer certain products, and then you
okay,
are giving them the file, they will start receiving based on the file, not based on the physical products that they have received, which
okay,
will allow more errors. If you are giving them the error file, the wrong file, and they received all the items in the file that you sent them, and later on they discover that the items that they received do not match with the file, that is another risk. This is why if you can send it to them or you are willing to send it to them, go ahead. But from our business process, I would say, of traceability, that might not be. This is not on Tatmeen at the moment, and it's not planned also in the future.
yeah, because what we are getting, like whatever shipment we are receiving from our supplier also, they are also not providing EPCIS file.
Yes.
So this should be like it should be in a way like uh, I think you are getting my point.
Yeah, but you
Because
should scan the items. You should not be scanning the accepting based on what they are declaring to be sent. You should be scanning the items to make sure that what you received is actually what you received, not what they claim that they have sent you.
yeah, we are doing like we are doing irrigation serialization properly.
Okay, then you are doing the right thing, and I'm assuming that your suppliers or your customers should also do the same, scanning the items physically.
No, but they are saying we need APCI's file. Then first we will upload this, and then we will try to receive it. Then they can
I
respond.
I I challenged one of your customers last call because why they need it, and I think, in my opinion, it's not mandatory. They can still have the dispensation separately from their system, and the message of dispensing a certain item do not need to be generated from a database that they have. It can be sent directly from their dispensation tool that they are having. It does not need to be saved with them.
So it is not mandated to share the Epix file, right?
It's not mandatory. If you want to share it because you think you need to support them, then feel free.
Yes, yeah, understood.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
okay, fine. Thank you so much.
thank you. Thank you. Plaster, can you unmute yourself now? Plaster, you always have a challenge with your mic. We don't hear you. I don't know if it's a mic thing or you have an old version of Microsoft Teams. Hello? We still don't hear you. Okay. Dr. Shamina, can you please unmute yourself?
Good morning, Nepal.
Good morning.
I have a question regarding the medicine that we received from MOH. We received fentanyl and morphine from MOH, and it having GTI number and all. And we tried with the GTI number, we couldn't receive the item. Later, we received a transit list from Tatmeen. From that, we got a SSCC number for this fentanyl. So we could receive the item, and now we dispensed also we dispensed the item. Now, morphine, we want to use it, but we tried with the GTA number. We are not able to receive the item in the system. So what
Because you
we will do?
dispensed it. Because you dispensed it. If you
No, no,
dispense
no,
an item, you cannot do anything on it.
no, no. We dispensed fentanyl only. Morphine, we didn't even received.
Okay, send us the GTI, the serial number of that product that you are trying to receive, and we will tell you whether it was on Tatmeen or not. You can also check product verification. Product verification would tell you whether this item is on Tatmeen or not. It might not be on Tatmeen from the first place.
I checked with the product verification also. The message is the item does not exist.
Okay, then it's not commissioned to Tatmeen in the first place.
Okay, so we cannot receive this item in Tatmeen.
Yes, you need to reach out to whoever sold you that product and ask them to commission them to Tatmeen and send it to you, to your location.
But this is from ministry we are getting this morphine.
Even the ministry hospitals and stores are already on Tatmeen.
But we tried with it because we from DHA we are directly going there and getting for each patient we are getting the medicine.
DHA or EHS?
DHA, Dubai.
DHA, yeah, it's not the ministry, the Dubai Health Authority.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So Dubai Health Authority also reach out to them and ask them about that, and if they have commissioned it to Tatmeen or not. If it's not commissioned to Tatmeen, then proceed without Tatmeen for that.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, okay, Niba. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. Lester, I kept you unmuted, so feel free to talk once your mic is working properly. Fahim, can you please unmute yourself?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
Sir, my question is, we are a chain pharmacy and our purchase centers in Dubai and the branches are all over UAE, Dubai, and I am from Fujairah. So this is the retail setup. So my question is, we have the GS1 GLN number and we have the account number. So the last week, Ministry of Health visited us and they asked us, where are you using the portal? We use the Tatmeen system in the Solver system, Solver Pharmacy Management, but we are not accessing any portal. So I have the account number. Can you please tell me where should I use? Because on Tatmeen, there is no option for the login.
On Tatmeen.ae, there is no option, correct. First of all, if you are using the system integration, then it's not mandatory to use Tatmeen if you are using it. If you are using, however, you said you have a GLN and you are a chain of pharmacies.
Yes,
each of your pharmacies is having a GLN?
Right.
Separate. Okay, each of your pharmacies is having a GLN. If your system provider you said the point of sale system that you are having already connected to Tatmeen, but
yes,
each of your pharmacy, once you receive a package from the central store, you need to receive it on Tatmeen. You need to update that this was received on Tatmeen. Are you doing that? Is the team on the pharmacy doing that?
In my branch now, that's the question. Where should we go? Which portal should we go and access it? I have the account number with the GSM. Yeah.
Okay, please go to tatmeen.ae. There is onboarding journey in the first tab of the onboarding journey. There are 4 videos in the registration and tutorial. Sorry, I mean there are 4 videos introducing Tatmeen, onboarding journey, working with Tatmeen, and Tatmeen first steps. Please watch those videos. Okay, and they will explain to you everything that you missed. And if you still have any doubt, please reach out to us, and we will send you the invitation link for the Tatmeen portal.
Okay, sir. So we should, every single branch should have a single portal for itself to receive and dispense, right?
Okay, my recommendation is that for the whole branch, appoint one single point of contact for the whole branch. Right. Ideally, it should be from management or IT, probably IT if you're having a system service provider. And then that SPOC, that single point of contact, can create any other user, as many users as you want, and appoint 1 or 2 users to each of those GLNs that you are having, each of those pharmacies that you are having. This way, the SPOC will have control over the users. If you relocate one pharmacist from one pharmacy to another location, the SPOC can just reallocate it on your portal. That's my recommendation. And then each pharmacy must perform their own operations in terms of receiving, unpacking, and dispensing.
All right. Understood.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Shafi, can you please unmute yourself? Shafi, can you please unmute yourself?
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, yes, good morning.
I already registered Tatmeen portal. What is the next part? I got the username and password. What is the next process?
You got a username and password for Tatmeen?
Yeah, yes, I received.
Yeah, then you are already registered.
Yeah, already registered. What is the next process for?
Okay, again, Shafi, please go to tatmeen.ae,
Okay,
onboarding journey, registration and tutorial. There are
Okay.
4 videos down. Okay, 3 of them
Okay.
are 2-3 minutes only, and one of them is Tatmeen First Steps. This is a tutorial for you. I think 40 minutes that you can watch and understand your scope on Tatmeen.
okay. How can get the master data from?
You are a manufacturer. You are a manufacturer or a licensed agent or a dispensation.
I have in distribution.
Distribution. So
Yeah.
licensed agent.
Yeah, agent.
Licensed agent. So you have products registered under your name in the ministry.
No. I already drugstore only.
Drugstore. Then you are a wholesaler.
Yeah, wholesaler.
Okay. You cannot have master data for your products. You can have master data only for your locations. And
Okay.
for that, you need to register them on Tatmeen and appoint one single point of contact for all your locations. But that is also explained in the videos that I just referred you to.
Okay, I watched the videos.
Okay?
Okay. I
Oh,
will
okay.
try to. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Cluster, can you please try to unmute yourself now?
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning.
Sir, we have a few queries. First one
Sure.
is about shipping. One of our clients shipped some items to a pharmacy GLN. So it was giving a message like destination GLN is not in a valid status. So what should we do in this case, and how can we guide them?
Send us, please, a screenshot on that message and tell us what GLN is that so that we can check it.
Okay, and we already checked this with in the GS1 site. We checked this GLN,
Yes.
and it was showing like this is not like this cannot be used in the supply chain partner, something like that. So some of the pharmacy.
Yeah. Okay. Please send us on that. But what is mentioned on the brand sync? It's you cannot use it. Correct?
Yeah, but it was showing like you cannot use this GLN as a supply chain partner. It was like that. But
Yeah.
some pharmacy it is sending successfully. Some pharmacy it is showing the message.
Okay.
These are
Send us a
GLN.
list of those. Send us a list of those.
Okay.
So that we can validate.
Okay, and now we are integrating that product recall initiation web API calls, product recall initiation, cancellation, and completion. So we didn't find any. We already checked the 3 documentations for logistics, manufacturers, and dispensers. We didn't find anything related to these 3 API calls. So can you please guide us from which document we have to check this?
You're checking the latest documents published on Tatmeen.ae?
Yeah, yes, Tatmeen.ae. 3 documents,
yes.
logistics, manufacturers, and for dispensers. 3 documents
Okay.
I was checking for the API, product recall initiation, product recall cancellation, product recall completion.
Okay,
and
those are in the logistics document.
Logistics. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you check the logistics document?
Yeah. I already checked, but I will check again.
1 second. Let me check it as well. I don't want to guide you to something that I'm not 100% sure about.
Logistics.
You checked the logistics, you're saying?
Yes.
Destruction. Okay, this is recall.
Okay. I'll check it and I'll get back to you. Okay, but the postman collection in the postman collection, it's there.
Yeah. Three.
Okay.
Three is there.
Yeah, but you need the documentation for them. Okay. We will check and we will let you know. In the postman, I can see it, but in the logistics, you're right. I don't see them. I'll check with the technical team about them.
Okay, sir. And the next question is some of our clients, I don't know this is valid or not, so please guide us. Like some of our clients are asking for this Tatmeen stock report. So I am already aware that in Tatmeen, we already have the product verification, that API is there. So whether that API access will be given to us, because when we are unpacking the item, we will not get all the CTNs, they are not scanning if they are unpacking all. So we are not getting anything what is inside that packet. That thing we will not get. So if they are asking for a stock report in Tatmeen, not in our system, so how we will provide that?
They are asking for a stock report on what?
On Tatmeen. Like clients are asking stock report for Tatmeen. What the issue?
Okay. That is not available for API for the time being. It's available only on the portal.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay, sir. But they are saying like from the Tatmeen, they are getting emails like update them with the update. No, not transit file. I'm talking about the store warehouses, wholesalers. So they are saying like Tatmeen is asking for the stock report in from whatever which is doing in Tatmeen. Like from the Tatmeen, they are getting email. So I told them like there is no API which we are able to
we're not sending stock reports from Tatmeen. No, only transit. Only transit. And back to your question about the product recall, it's my bad. It's in the manufacturing technical guideline, page 127.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. And fix your mic issue.
Okay.
Every week it's the same. It's the same with you. But thank you for joining the call as usual. Thanks.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. John, can you please unmute yourself?
Yeah. Hi, Nival. Can you hear me?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Good morning, Nival, first of all. And so the question that I have is, so we have clients here in UAE, wherein we cater our EMR product to them, and we're trying to integrate our EMR, specifically for the pharmacy module that the clinics are using. Okay. And in that, we were just trying to, so this is the first step basically. Okay, we're just trying to integrate. So we had the pharmacies, so they already have an account on Tatmeen. So they under the Spock admin, they created our account as B2B. So it was my email address. So I got a registration email like invitation, wherein I went ahead and registered myself. And post which, is there a step which I'm missing? Because I understand that I cannot get logged into the Tatmeen portal.
Yes,
I need to get into the API hub. So, but then that portal also, when I'm trying to log in, so I'm not able to log in. So is there something which a confirmation which needs to be approved or something like that, which is missing?
It's a separate user type. The user type that they created for you as a B2B user cannot access the portal. They need to create another user for you for the portal. Also, another point, if you are accessing the portal just to see the message log created by the B2B user, the B2B user and the support email address are linked. There is the Spock, when they are creating a B2B user for anyone, there is a field called support email address. That support email should be mentioned as well. It has to be different from the B2B user. and that support email address can log into the portal and see the message log of that B2B. So both are linked together. However, if you are logging into the portal to perform activities, including shipping, receiving, packing, whatever you want, then you need another user type called mobile portal user.
Yeah, that I understand. We don't want to do those. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to API. So we need to have the API endpoints, right, with details. So we need to connect through the API. So
API hub.
API hub, yeah. So for that there will be a credential that needs to be used, right, in order to
the
authenticate.
B2B user credentials. Yes, the B2B user credentials, correct.
Okay, so there the B2B user, not the support user which we created,
Not
which
the
was
support user. Not the support.
Okay. So
the support
so
will log
I'm just
into the
trying
portal.
to. Yeah, so this B2B user, which is my email ID for now, for example, and the password which I've given, okay, during the registration. So that's what we're going to use, correct?
Correct, yes.
And where can I log in and check that, this credential is working or not, that we have set up for B2B?
You need, please review the technical guide for onboarding. There you will have the link for the API hub. You'll find the link for the staging. If you want to perform testing, then it's highly recommended that you start with the staging portal. Please go to the technical guideline for onboarding, technical onboarding guide. You will find that detailed there.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll have a look at that.
Okay, and you're saying your system is meant for clinics and pharmacies, correct?
Yes.
Okay, let me please ask you a question, because that's something that we receive from everyone, and we go back to the same point. Why do you need to keep the serial numbers of individual products in your ERP system? Is that because for us, it doesn't seem to be a necessity. You can just generate a module for dispensation where you will be reading the serial number from the product and sending it to Tatmeen without even storing it on your system. If you want to store it on your system, that's also fine. But lots of, just like the previous caller from Gulf Drug, they were saying that companies like yourselves, software providers for clinics and pharmacies, are asking for the EPCIS file that contains all the serial numbers. Again, for us, my answer to them is that is not required. That is not mandatory.
No. Why I think so? I've not looked into those portions yet in depth. But what I think is so in our system, we have in the pharmacy module, there's an option to raise purchase orders, right, to the suppliers.
Yes.
And when we receive it, so in our system they have to raise the GRN. Okay. Once they receive the goods, so when they receive it, at the same time, what we're trying to do is we're also trying to send the message to Tatmeen as well that these items are received. So these stock which we maintain in the system, for that we have to serial wise, we have to maintain that stock as well, right? So that we can send those messages.
But once you receive them, you can just scan the outer packages and send the outer packages to Tatmeen saying you received those outer packages. You don't need to have the details of the individual items inside the outer package to be sent to Tatmeen as well.
Okay, got it. Not the individual items, but then the just outer package.
If the shipper, whoever shipped you the items, have already done the aggregation on Tatmeen, Tatmeen knows that this outer package contains those serial numbers. So when you send the message of outer package, in Tatmeen, all the items inside that outer package would receive the receiving update as well.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, John. Thank you. Al-Nahar, can you please unmute yourself? Al-Nahar Pharmacy. Al-Nahar Pharmacy, Ajman, can you please unmute yourself? Okay, it's not working. Okay, then I think this concludes our call for today. Yeah, we can go ahead and wrap it up. One more call. Okay. Now, Res, can you please unmute yourself? Now, Res, can you please unmute yourself? Al Khalij Drugstore, can you please unmute yourself? Al Khalij Drugstore, can you please unmute yourself? SM Rabiq, can you please unmute yourself? I'm not able to hear anyone. Al Nahar Pharmacy, can you unmute yourself?
Hello.
Hello, yes.
Yes. I have one doubt. We have a
Sure.
retail pharmacy.
Can you please raise your voice?
Okay, we have a retail pharmacy.
Okay.
Okay, and owner is one, but we have two different trade licenses.
Two different, sorry, what?
Two different trade license. TRN. Even TRN number and GLN number are different.
I don't hear the other one. I know GLN only, but what is the other one you're referring to?
TRN.
Sorry?
TRN.
TRN. This is not a term that we use in Tatmeen.
Okay, then GLN is the one which we are, both are different.
I don't know about the other one. I know about GLN only.
Okay, if we have a two different GLN, and can we transfer the internal stocks from each other?
You would still need to perform shipping and receiving between your locations.
Okay, but for example, stock exchange, no, like for example, in one is in another location, we can do we can do that. Like
You can send from one location to another location, but you need to report that shipping event on Tatmeen, and the receiving location must receive or must perform the receiving event on Tatmeen.
Okay, that seems like the person who's sending is shipping, and the person who's receiving, he will receive it in the
Correct.
portal.
Correct. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Al Nahar Pharmacy, can you try again to unmute yourself? Okay. SM Rabiq, can you please unmute yourself? Okay. Amjad Ali Khan, can you please unmute yourself?
Good morning, everyone. Mr. Niban, sorry. We have asked this question last week, myself and my colleague Al-Bara sitting with me next. And this has been raised by one of the other participant a few minutes before regarding FSIS file. Now we are a drugstore and we are receiving bulk items, container by container. Now, if an item or if a shipment is not appearing on my system, which is a third-party system, and how do you expect me to receive it if I'm not going to receive an FSIS file? Because each container might have thousands of child IDs, I mean the carton level. So that is a very difficult task for me, to scan each and every carton. So in this case, especially for the bulk shipments, we require a FSIS file.
Okay. So you're saying that the manufacturer is sending you the items without aggregation, correct?
Hi, Nibal. No, just to be clear, for us to be able to receive, okay, through our third-party system, we need the FSIS file to be uploaded on this system. Because we are receiving by bulk, we are receiving by parent SSCCs. And I just heard you before saying that FSIS file is not required to be shared. But
it's not a requirement on Tatmeen, no. Okay, again, the same question. Are you receiving, is the manufacturer doing aggregation or not?
Yeah, they are doing the aggregation.
Okay, and then when they are sending you the files, they are sending you the files. Let's say one shipment should be maximum of 22 pallets, correct?
Okay.
Okay, so for the receiving process, you will be required to perform 22 or 24, regardless of how many pallets does the container take. Individual scanning, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and that should not be a challenge, in my opinion. Okay, even if it's 2 or 3 containers, 50 scans. Tell me.
Just to be clear, through our third-party system, we are not receiving blindly. We are receiving, like we are scanning each parent SSCC.
Okay.
But it does not require me to receive children. Like if I
Yes.
receive the parent, it will already show me the children under this parent.
Yes, correct.
Okay. But to do this process, I need the abscess file to be shared by the supplier.
Why?
Or the manufacturer.
Why? If you are receiving the parent only, why do you need the abscess file?
Because to add it to my system as
but okay, just to clarify here, from Tatmeen perspective, as a regulatory authority, we are not, or the regulation does not say that you have to receive it on your system. The regulation says that you need to report to Tatmeen that you have received it. Okay, so reporting it to your system is something out of the Tatmeen regulation and out of the scope of the regulation. Okay, so but still, we want to discuss your challenge to try to overcome it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that.
Yes.
But
please.
To clarify first that as a requirement, that is not part of the requirement. Even when Tatmeen decree was released, Tatmeen did not specify the system at all. Okay, the ministerial decree says that you need to report the receiving to Tatmeen. Okay, regardless whether you do it manually, you do it through a mobile application, do it through the portal, or do it through a system. That is not what the decree says. The decree says you need to report to Tatmeen receiving. But let me address your challenge. Now you're saying that you want to input it in your system. Again, I really don't see a requirement for that, because you can still scan the outer packages, and those that you scanned only would enter them to your system, and your system would send those that are the outer package to Tatmeen. Then everything inside it, all the children inside those outer packages, would be received in Tatmeen as well.
Yeah, I understand. Just to make one thing clear is that we are not receiving it in our system. It's a third-party system that is working like with Tatmeen. Okay. So whenever I receive on this system, I receive like a specific shipment. I check it on Tatmeen, for example, on product verification. It will show that it is under our GLM. It got transferred to our after received on this system.
Yes.
You get my point?
Yes,
yeah.
yes. But
for me to, for us,
how
we
do you
try
send
to
it?
receive.
How do you send those outer packages to your third party?
Pardon?
How do you send those outer packages, serial numbers, to the third party software that you are using?
Through the abscess file.
But you need to do it through scanning, not through the abscess file. You need to do it through scanning the items.
Yeah, I know, but to put the shipment first on the system, I need the abscess file. After that, it will not be received automatically. No, when I receive the shipment physically, I scan it, and then it will be received.
Okay, my comment is that when you scan it, then you should enter it to the third-party system. So the connection between the physical products and the third-party system should happen on the scanning level. When you scan those items, you don't need to scan them through Tatmeen application. The third-party system can develop for you a simple form where you just scan the items and they will be entered directly to the system. What you scanned, not the internal item.
I get your point. I get your point, but for us, like, that would be time consuming because I need to cross verify also the quantity. How can I cross verify the quantity and the type of items we're receiving? Like a lot of containers every day, so I need to cross verify the quantity. The third-party system allows me to know what I am going to be receiving in this particular shipment and
Yeah,
the
but
quantity.
that is before Tatmeen or after Tatmeen. It's the same for you. You need to cross verify if you want to cross verify. That is outside Tatmeen. This has nothing to do with Tatmeen. If you want to cross verify the number of items or the quantity of items, that is outside
Yeah,
Tatmeen.
but
If you
no,
want
I need to cross verify to double check that all of the items in this particular shipment are reported to Tatmeen.
How do you do
Because we
that? By
are facing
scanning,
a lot of cases that
by
the
scanning each and
aggregation
every
is not
item?
completed by the supplier.
So how do you do that? By scanning each and every item?
Yeah, we're scanning every parent, and if we are not able to receive it through our third party, then we figure out, we double check it also on Tatmeen portal, and in most of the cases it shows that it's invalid, which means like maybe the manufacturer had an issue in the aggregation.
Yes, but in order to know that the manufacturer is doing something wrong, you need to scan each and every item, correct? Correct?
Each and every pallet.
How would you know? How would you know that they have done something wrong?
If the SSCC on the parent SSCC is invalid.
Okay, but we send you the transit report on daily basis.
Yes.
Okay, if you scan the outer package, and when you scan the outer package, you receive a wrong notification by Tatmeen that this is invalid or this was not sent to you, then you know that they have done something wrong.
Pardon, can you repeat this?
If you
Again,
scan the
just-
outer package, if you scan the outer package for receiving, okay,
Okay.
and you receive an error message with the outer package, then you know that the partner did not send you the correct outer package, correct?
Yes.
So that is the same whether if you have the FSS file or you don't have the FSS file. You are scanning the outer package and you would know the wrong or right thing that your supplier has done based on the outer package. You're not going to the child level yet.
Yeah, but again, the challenge we are facing here is that we are receiving in bulk, and like to be able to receive this amount of shipments, this is the reason we are using the third party. Okay, and to be able to receive through this third party, we need the abscess file.
Okay, you're saying you're receiving in bulk. In bulk means lots of secondary packages, lots of SSCCs.
Yes, 100%.
Lots of SSCCs, let's say. SSCCs
Yes.
or packed items, you need to scan them. Okay?
Yeah,
So-
I am scanning them. I'm not talking
Okay.
about scanning them. I'm
Okay,
only
and
talking
once
about
you
the abscess
scan
file.
them, okay. Alternatively, you can validate it with the in-transit report, which shows the highest level of aggregation.
So you mean from the in-transit report, it could
From the
replace
in-transit
the
report. Yes, which
the
is
it could
currently
replace the
sent to
abscess
you.
file?
Yes, currently being sent to you on daily basis.
Okay, so like, could you be more clear about
Okay,
it? How
in
can you
that
use the
case,
in-transit?
if you want to use the transit file, you can use
Yeah.
that transit file to compare what you actually receive versus what is supposedly being sent to you.
Okay.
Okay, and then you would know whether this item was actually sent to you or not.
Yeah, but again, let's say it was not sent to me. How can I receive it?
You need to reach out to them and tell them this was not sent to me. Even with the FSS file, that will not help you.
I understand, but if I need to receive this shipment, let's say the shipment arrived to my warehouse, and I need to receive this shipment. As like I'm telling you, we are receiving through the third party. So we need the abscess file.
But you're saying that this shipment was not sent to you on Tatmeen.
I know, no, let's say it was sent.
Okay.
Okay, you're telling me the in-transit report will let me know if I received it or not. That's
It
it.
will let you. It will let you know what was sent to you.
Okay, if it's sent to me, to me, and then I received it, like the shipment arrived at the warehouse.
Okay.
Then how can I receive it? I would also need the access file.
By scanning the outer packages.
By scanning the, you mean the pallet SSCCs?
Yes, the physical product.
Nepal, I'm just there again. Nepal, the question is, okay, we anything which has been shipped out to our GLN and it's in transit report, we get the in-transit report. Let's suppose, I have an in-transit report this morning from your side and I received a shipment, right? The shipment is there, okay, it is matching with the in-transit report. There are, let's suppose, 20 SSCs, right? Now, each SSC is parent and there are, multiple boxes, child SSCs on a pallet, which is box level, right? So let's suppose, okay, can you hear me?
Let's suppose what? Let's suppose what?
Okay, let's suppose, I receive a shipment, okay, and it is matching with the in-transit report, okay? The one I'm receiving, let's suppose, it is 20 SSCs, and I cross-verified it is matching with the in-transit report. But my question, what Bara is asking, what our challenge is that, how we are going to bring it into our system, the third-party system. I mean, it is not appearing. It has been shipped out, aggregated properly by the supplier, and it is appearing on the in-transit report on the verification page there on Tatmeen portal. It is saying it is in transit to us, but we cannot receive it until unless we have the abscess file to upload it to our system, and then again we cross-verify, scan each and every SSC, check physically item, and then acknowledge in our system. This is where our challenge is, and that's the reason we are asking for abscess file.
Okay, I'll tell you. How you enter it to your system is not the requirement of Tatmeen. And I'm telling you, you can perform the activities of Tatmeen without entering it to your system. So if you want to enter it to your system and because you want the serial numbers to be on your system, that's something else. I'm not the right person to answer on that. And the Tatmeen regulation does not specify that the manufacturer must send you the abscess file. We urge them to send you the abscess file, but again, I cannot force anyone to send you that. How you want to enter it to your system, I really don't see any, from Tatmeen's perspective, I don't see any value in entering the serial numbers to your system. You can perform all your activities on Tatmeen without having the serial numbers in Tatmeen in your system.
So including, we are receiving in bulk and then we are going to ship out to different pharmacies, for example, right? We are selling it to retailers. Now that activity, how do you suggest, to be done from the Tatmeen portal itself? I mean, how we are going to dispense it to liquidate it to the pharmacies on piece level, because we'll be unpacking, the boxes, child SSCs, parent SSCs. So how we are going to ship it out to their GLN from Tatmeen?
Okay. How you will ship it out, first you need to unpack the items. If you are not if the items are if you are not selling them in the same cases that you have received them, if they are not in cartons. However, if you want to sell individual items, then you need to unpack the outer package, take the individual items, scan them, and put them in an order carton. Okay, a certain carton that contains all the order that you have received from a pharmacy or wholesaler. But that must be done separately. And for that, for sending any item to any of your customers, you have to scan the individual items or you have to scan the shipper cases. There's no way around it. There's no way you can say, and once you scan them, then you will be sending them to your system and your system sending it to Tatmeen. Make sense?
Okay, Nepal. Yes, but we are not clear on, because we have not used Tatmeen portal directly for receiving or shipping out to the pharmacies. Now for that, last week also Dr. Fahad Mustafa, our line manager, he has requested you for a meeting separately. And so he will be initiating, a meeting request to you. Would need your few minutes from your precious time. So soon, my colleague, Mr. Bara, or myself, or Mr. Fahad will be initiating a request to you for a meeting. So
Sure.
we need to understand that.
Just because the request is that we are asking our suppliers to download the abscess file on to upload it in an SFTP folder. So our third party recognize the shipment and the SSCCs. Okay, after that, when we receive it physically, we are receiving it by scanning the pallet SSCCs, the parent SSCCs. So this is like.
But how can we help from our side? What is required from us to enforce it? I really don't think we have any authority to enforce such a requirement.
Yeah, but maybe we can have a separate meeting, and then we will reach up to a solution. As we are telling you, we are only using our third party.
Yes.
For both receiving and shipping out the Tatmeen items.
Sure,
and
sure.
that third party, we are only using it for Tatmeen. It's not our system. It is a system we are using, a third party we are using only for Tatmeen.
Yes, yes, I got you. But still,
yes.
If you ask me, or if the ministry asks me, can any license agent or distributor operate without having the abscess file? My answer would be the same. Yes, they can. Okay, and they can work on the scanning or on the portal or on the mobile application. So if you want our guidance on how you do that, we can schedule a call with our technical team to support you on that. But and yeah, feel free to send us an email on that. We can discuss it. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sure. But I just wanted also to make one thing clear for you, that all of the customers we are dealing with, okay, they are also asking us as a distributor for the abscess file. So, and we are getting like a lot of returns from the market because we are not sharing, like sometimes we're not able to share the abscess file. You got my point? So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do understand that it is not required. But what I don't understand that we are needing it for our third party, and like all customers, they are also asking for it. Right now, we are not shipping a single item of Tatmeen without sharing the abscess file with the customer.
Okay, and you are expecting the same from your suppliers as well. Understood.
Exactly. And plus, I do understand that this is not required, but at the end, we need to reach to a solution that would help everyone.
Sure.
Because all different, different customer or different same like our supplier or different customers are using different bridge system like in third party system. So that's the reason anything we aggregated and shipped to their GLN, it is not appearing on their system. So in that case, they are not receiving our shipments and asking for access file.
Okay, clear. Perfect. Anything else, Khan, Ali, or Bara? Anything? All good?
All good, all right. And hopefully we'll arrange a meeting with you regarding this.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ribat. Thank you. Bye.
PDC Drugstore, can you please unmute yourself?
Hello. Hi, Mr. Nabal. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Myself Karthik here on behalf of PDC Drugstore. We are actually following Tatmeen since 10-15 days now into the production environment. Before that, there were a lot of in-transit things which are still pending to receive. How do we deal with that?
Okay, so there are items that were sent to you and you have not received them yet, correct?
Exactly, because we were not in that production by the time.
You need to check with whoever, the logistics, your warehouse, if they are sure that they have received the items, then you need to update Tatmeen as received and dispensed. But that is up to you. If you are not sure, then the items would continue to be pending on your name forever, correct?
Okay, that is anything which we need to be precautionary now, or it's okay that even if it is.
Of course, Tatmeen is a regulatory authority, so whatever you update on Tatmeen, you must be 100% sure of it, correct?
Exactly.
So you need to be sure any update that you do on that has to be, you have to be sure about it.
Okay, perfect. So, but whatever pending to receive, I will not touch it. Whatever which is currently in transit, I will receive it. That's not a problem, right?
What is the first point you said?
Like whatever pending to receive, because I'm getting a lot of in transit transactions.
They're the same. They're the same. Pending to receive or in transit to your location is the same.
Okay.
Anything that you are having in the daily transit report, it cannot continue as in transit forever. You need to find a solution for it. You need to do a warehouse stock report or stock count to know what you have received and what you have not received, and then update Tatmeen accordingly.
Okay, got it. So I can mark it as dispense as well. So that's not an issue, right?
Yes, you receive and then dispense. Yes. Or if you are not sure, where did you send it? But yeah, my recommendation is
wherever I have a surety. Yeah, sorry. Wherever I have a surety, 100% I will send it to that particular customer, GLN. But wherever I don't have that information, then I can do it as a dispense.
Yes, but you need also to check with them and tell them, I have sent you this item on this date. Can you, and I will send it to you on Tatmeen. Please receive it and dispense it. Okay, you need to tell them, not just send it to them on Tatmeen without informing them.
No, 100%. We will follow the customers based on that one. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. SM Rabi, can you please unmute yourself? Naures, can you please unmute yourself? Bassam, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. Bassam Salim from KSP Kuwait, Manufacturing System Engineer, IT Department. And already we have I have in our system, we have some patches in 2023, not commissioning shipment to Tatmeen portal. The question is our distributor asking us if we can provide them those patches as a commissioning shipment, but these patches running serialization, not aggregation in 2023. And we can create these patches CSV file for these patches. But from our distributor, they need these patches running as a serialization in 2023. From January, everything is okay and make aggregation and upload it in the Tatmeen portal without any issue, without anything.
Okay. Most probably the request is for proper data statistics. So if you are commissioning them to Tatmeen, you can also aggregate them in one SSCC and send it to your licensed agent. So the licensed agent can receive and dispense immediately if they are sure that they have already dispensed it. But the request is coming from the Ministry for proper statistics. You can still commission, aggregate in one SSCC all your individual items because you don't have the aggregation data. But before you do that, check with your customer here in the UAE whether they have sold those items or not. If that is already done, then yes, you can commission, aggregate in one pack, SSTC or whatever, send it to them, they can receive it and dispense it on that pack level. Then the statistics would be correct for the minute.
Okay. And that means I can make commission for the patch. And if I have patch 10,000, I can make SSCC for 10,000 pack inside the patch
Yes,
in one
that
one
is
one
possible.
SSC. Yeah, that is
That is
possible.
possible, but first check with your license agent if they are sure that it was already received and dispatched.
Yeah, already received. Ask me, already received these patches, but they need commissioning shipment for these patches, and I didn't give them commissioning
But
shipment.
is the item sold or not, or still in their warehouses?
I don't know. I
You
need to
need to
check with them.
because
Yes,
if
yes.
you commission and you send it to them and they have still not sold those items, then they would need also to open the items and do the aggregation at their warehouse, which is
Yeah,
high workload for them.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thanks. Sarah, can you please unmute yourself?
Hello? Hello, you can hear me?
Hear you. Yes, we hear you.
Okay, we are a medical store, laboratory devices IVD, and we are trying to tell our suppliers to register in Brandsing. But actually, we face a problem that the module, the ERB module on Brandsing is matching with pharmaceutical products only. We need a new template or a new package for the medical devices that are related to laboratory. IVD products mean that the products that are used in the lab and used not with the human being, like the medical devices, but not used in direct with humans.
Yes,
Because
Sarah, the
actually,
medical devices are not yet part of Tatmeen. So if you need to have them on BrandSync, please reach out to BrandSync directly and ask them for that. And I agree with you, and it's a good initiative because medical devices are coming soon to Tatmeen. We still don't have a timeline, but they will come sooner or later. So starting with enhancing the module on BrandSync to accommodate for medical devices might be a very good idea. I will also reach out from my side to BrandSync on that, but please send them an email and ask them to enhance or change their portal to accommodate for medical devices.
Yes, please. We reread this about 2 months back, but I feel that maybe they need someone to clarify to them or confirm what we raised from IT point of view, because actually the problem is that maybe now medical devices already start to tell their manufacturer to register there on this package. You know that there is some payment to be done. And this when the system start to sync, maybe there will face some problems because here serial number, but in the for the devices, but for the products there is different. For the products there is for the medical devices there is a confirmed SKU worldwide. SKU means a product catalog number.
Still, that is not on Tatmeen. So
yes, I know, but please, I need your help here in raising only or highlight this. And the problem is not only from the brand thing. I find also that the Ministry of Health website for the approvals, also the form is the same for the template form for the medical devices is same as the pharmaceutical, which also causing an issue. So I think it need to be raised, we need to make amend for 3 parts, not only one, in cooperation with all. Otherwise, what will happen once they said, okay, medical device come to life, then you will find most of the medical stores already their suppliers pay money for the brand sync. You understand?
Sure.
For the package. So please help us to raise this point that we need. What we need is only implement a new template on branding for medical devices IVD products only. They can implement 2. One for medical devices that deal with human beings, and another for medical devices for laboratory. I think they have to be separate because one of them.
But Sarah, just another comment. Everything that you said for me is something new. We have not yet started the medical devices. So I agree with you. It has to be a separate module. Please raise this issue with BrandSync. If you want also to send us an email on that, and we will share it with Mohab for the import system as well.
Yes, please. Can you tell me
Okay.
which email I have to share
To
with
send
you?
it please to onboarding@tatmeen.ae.
Okay, onboarding at Tatmeen.
Yes, but again, it's not our role. It's not
Yes,
our role.
I know.
We will
Yes,
just
yes.
forward it. Yeah.
Okay, yes, please.
Okay.
Onboarding at Tatmeen. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
But please
Thank you.
care about this because otherwise we will find a big problem later when already manufacturer register. Thank you. Bye.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you. Amjad, you have another question?
Thank you, Nibal. No, I was just wondering to ask you about the last week recording. You said you will share it, but haven't received it yet.
Which
And
one?
today's as well. Meeting recording.
Wasn't? Okay. I apologize if it wasn't shared already. Okay, I will check. If it's not, then I will share both. Sorry. It was shared.
Yes,
on
please, because
Thursday.
it's a kind of guideline, many different good questions raised and many good discussions. So it helps us whenever we are stuck
It
in
was
something.
shared. It was shared on Thursday at 2:19 on the chat of this meeting. It was shared.
All that team actually reported to me, so let me check with the team as well, and we will download it. Thank you so much, Nabal. Appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. No. Ashish, can you please unmute yourself?
Hi Nibal, how are you? Hi all.
Yes. Hi Ashish. Hi.
Yeah. So we have a client who is an MAH, okay, and they have a CMO, okay, they have a batch releaser. Now the thing is, they are releasing a batch. They are trying to upload this Tatmeen EPCI report, okay, but they are getting continuous error, that is EPC ID in event does not exist. Okay, I think the problem is SSCC of the cases and SSCC of the pallet uses GCP of the CMO, whereas the GTIN uses the GCP of MAH. So is that the reason why we are getting this kind of error?
Not this error. The error will be different. However, for the CMO that is generating their own SSCC GCP, they need to either the MAH, I think the MAH needs to go to BrandSync and add the GCP of the CMO to BrandSync as an additional GCP. Okay, then in that case, they can use any SSCC GCP. But that error, as you mentioned it, probably it's not the same as GCP error. Please take a screenshot of that error and send it to onboarding, and we will investigate.
Ashish, that error, EPC ID does not exist, right? So since you are doing the commissioning of the serial number, that particular serial number would have already been commissioned on Tatmeen.
It also means it has already been commissioned on Tatmeen.
Okay. Does not. What is the? Can you repeat the error again, please?
The error exactly what we received is object event failed. All changes in the event has been reverted, and then the event on so and so time EPC ID. Then there is SSCC, which starts with bracket 00. In the event doesn't exist. Message has invalid attribute.
You need to commission the SSCC.
Yes.
You need to commission the SSCC as well, just like NSGTM.
This is a commissioning event.
Okay.
It's a huge XML CSV file that has almost 41,000 records for commissioning of SGT and SSCC.
Okay. Then Ashish, look at the events. Okay, because before you do any aggregation or any packing of any item in the into that SSCC, you need to commission it. So look at the event timing. Make sure that the commissioning event.
It's an object event, which means
make sure that the commissioning event of the SSCC is before the packing event of that SSCC.
Yeah, we are sure on that.
Then send us, please take a screenshot and send it to us to investigate.
Okay. Do you also want me to send the CSV file that we have generated?
Yes, please. The full file. Yes, please.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, and the username who was uploading it, so that we can track it as well.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
I'll mail all these things right away.
Okay, okay, Ashish.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Bassam, can you please unmute yourself?
Bassam from KSP. Again, and already from KSP department, IT, and I need best to, and I received one mail from you to KSP regulatory to for the month. You write to me for the months of September, December 2023. MOHAP approved the imported of 27 million items for your license agent, but none of these items were commissioned. As per Dr. Rami email below, you are kindly requested to commission all these products and send them to your licensed agent in the UAE, who can then dispense them if they were already sold out of their facilities. For the months January, February 2024, your agent applied to import 1.28 million
What's the point,
items.
Bassam? What's the question? Can you tell me what's the question?
The question, and already this batch is all serialized, already serialization, and I select the regulation Saudi Arabia. I didn't have that time regulation for UAE.
But the same answer that I answered you earlier still holds ground.
Okay.
So the same answer earlier, if you have sent those items to your license agent, please check with the license agent if they have sold them or not. If not, then check if they can do the aggregation for them. But you need to commission those items to Tatmeen.
How to commission this item?
But you said you have the serial numbers.
Okay, I can send the serial numbers to Tatmeen. How to send it? Which extension? And I can generate CSV file for the all serial numbers which we have.
It's up to you. It's up to you how you want to do it. You have the portal, you have the B2B, you have the. It's up to you how you want to do it. There are other ways. Have you gone through the technical guidelines on Tatmeen?
Yeah, I have technical.
Okay, so sorry, but I don't get the question.
Okay, how can I make the file and give it to Tatmeen or the agent, whatever? Because already now I have this file serialized, not aggregation, not SSCC inside, only serialization, and I can make this file CSV, APCIS file, whatever the extension I can make.
The same answer that I answered you earlier. You need to commission them to Tatmeen, send it to the license agent. The license agent needs to receive them. And if they already sold them, they need to dispense them. If they have not already sold them,
okay, commissions means without aggregation, I can give it to them as the file without aggregation, or I can make aggregation for, okay.
If they already sold the items, then you can also make aggregation into one virtual SSCC, and they can do the dispensation from their side. But if the products are still in their warehouse, then they will have to make aggregation in their warehouse before they continue the selling of the items to the UAE market. So that's, again, you need to check with them.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, I think this wraps up our call. Thanks everyone for joining us today. Have a great day. Thank you. Thanks.